So have you heard of this Souls-like game? I think they call it Legend of Zelda.
Let's get into it.
So it's a total rip-off game, Kev.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I mean, it's some ways, yes, it's less the Legend of Zelda that we know and more a whole bunch of other games and like stuff brought in from that. But the hilarious thing is them doing that and bringing those other things in makes it more like Legend of Zelda. You know, the game that came out on the NES?
Yeah.
Like, forever ago?
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
And the first Legend of Zelda was very interesting. It was more of an open world.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, go.
Yeah.
And do what you want. And that's it seems like they're trying to go for something like that. Now I'm not gonna lie and tell you I'm a big Nintendo fanboy. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I couldn't give a shit about Nintendo at all.
Yeah.
Plus the fact that they monetize our videos. I don't like that.
Anyway.
But it looks interesting. You're certainly more jazzed about it than I am. So what are you taking away from this?
So, what excites me the most is I was watching somebody do like a little let's play of it, just them playing the little E3 demo thing, and then they hit the start button or whatever, and then they see the world map, and oh my god, is it huge!
It's big. The area that they allow you to play in the demo was apparently 1%
Yeah,
of the map, which is pretty
it's
friggin'
insane.
massive.
You see the whole map, and like, you know, the area you got to play with is massive. Like they said there, like, you know, there's no person who comes to this thing who's actually going to be able to explore the full area we give you.
Oh, really?
And that's only 1%.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's like 45 minutes too, isn't it?
Yeah,
they
45
give you-
minutes to play. It's crazy. Like,
But yeah, I read a stat that it's 16 times larger than the world in Twilight Princess. The
I
world in
believe
Twilight
it.
Princess
Twilight Princess
wasn't
is big,
small
too,
either.
yeah.
So yeah, but we're getting caught up in the big world thing. That doesn't mean it's going to be a good game.
yeah, so the big world thing is kind of what made me excited about it. Because, like, I heard about all the mechanics and stuff first. So, you know,
Yep.
there's a lot of kind of exploration and collecting of things. And you can end up doing, like, cooking to make food and stuff. And
Yeah, it improves your food, kind of like a Minecraft.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
yeah, so, and you also have to, like, collect your weapons and stuff. And they can degrade over time and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, if it all feels... It's weird. It's different than Zelda, which is normally significantly more linear. So yeah, that all was weird until I found out just how large the world is, and then it kind of all made more sense.
Right.
Because then your goal of the game is actually exploring.
Yeah.
Right? That's the goal, and I think it's kind of funny that it actually took them this long to get here.
Oh yeah.
Because I think they did try this a bit with Wind Waker and the islands, but they didn't
It
really
felt
know.
kind of like an open world game.
Yeah, they didn't really know how to reconcile it though. Most of the game is actually pretty linear.
Yeah.
There's only a few choices, or a few times where you get the choice of which of these 3 dungeons do you want to go to first, and
Right.
that kind of stuff. And so I'm glad they finally got there, because it's definitely something they wanted to do for a while, and I think Miyazaki's talked about it. Not Miyazaki. Too obsessed with Miyamoto's talked about it before. But like, you know, the exploration factor in Legend of Zelda is his main. That's his main target for what Zelda should be thematically. So
Right.
it's cool that they're actually getting there.
Yeah, it looks interesting. It looks like there's a lot of mechanics at play. It kind of reminds me of like Snake Eater or something like that. Like there's some survival mechanics involved, and like there's just silly things that you wouldn't really think about. But you're like, yeah, it makes sense. Like there was fire burning, and then he chopped down a tree, and then the leaves from the tree blew into the fire, and then they set the whole place on fire.
Yeah.
It's really cool. There's a really interesting looking dynamic weather system that actually impacts what goes on in the game, because there's weather systems in other games where it's like, oh, it's raining, but like I feel like in this game, when it's raining, that's actually significant.
Big deal, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, one of the videos I seen with the fire, like the wind caught the fire and like spread it super quickly, and that's how it got out of control. And
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of really cool things with the wind system in the game. So yeah, it seems like they're trying really hard to make it a consistent open world, which is really awesome because it's very, very distracting when the world isn't consistent.
Yeah.
Skyrim, looking at you.
Yeah. One thing about it that I'm kind of about, so they're giving Link a phone? It's like, it's pretty much a phone.
He had a phone and a camera in Wind Waker.
Well, I didn't play it because that game sucks, so
Wind Waker's fantastic, but still, I don't know.
it's almost as bad as Yoshi's Island, Kev.
A little bit of Zelda charm there. I'm ignoring what you said.
But I don't know. People are really excited.
Super excited.
Really excited, but I don't know. That's just my issues with Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'll save that for another video.
But I just like seeing something super different.
Yeah.
Makes me happy.
It's totally super different, even though you said at the beginning it's like so many other games, it just rips them all off.
Different from the last couple Zelda games, Jesus.